Hej, witam was wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. Ja jestem Janki, a to jest kolejny odcinek z Ryzena. Lecimy sobie, moi drodzy, dalej. Tutaj mamy jakieś ciekawe rzeczy. Zbadaliśmy sobie miejsce zbrodni, okej. Tutaj są skrzynie innych, kurczę, rekrutów. Jestem ciekawy, co oni tutaj mają pochowane. Może oni coś będą wiedzieli na temat tej zbrodni też. Przeszukamy sobie ich tej rzeczy, co po niektórych. Ja nie wiem, czy będę przeszukiwał wszystkich, ale chociaż część. O, kurz, dobra. Fajnie. Pozamiatałem ci, no. Przyjdzie i będzie zadowolony. Już? Przestań. Zamiotłem. Elegancko. Dobra, my tu musimy sobie pogadać z jakimś kolejnym mistrzem. Kaspar. Z Kasparem jeszcze nie gadałem.
Hey, new, huh? I'm Caspar. If you need something around here, I'm your man. For a price, of course.
Dobra, Kaspar nam więcej nic nie powie. Tutaj tędy przyszliśmy sobie do tych komnat. Helmar został zamordowany.
Yes, news spreads quickly here. Soon the whole monastery will know about it. But of course, everyone claims to have neither seen nor heard a thing.
And that makes my search for the killer all the harder.
You have been appointed investigator. I wish you success.
Dobra, co do Helmara. Kiedy miało miejsce morderstwa?
It appears Hemlar was killed at the time you arrived. Since then, no one has left the monastery. Therefore, we must assume
that the killer is still here.
there are those who pointed their finger at you. You'll need to be certain before you point your finger at anyone else.
Dobra. Dlaczego zamordowano
Why
go?
was Hemlar murdered?
That is a good question. Once you know the answer to why he was killed, you should find it much easier to discover who killed her.
Dobra. Od czego proponujesz mi zacząć?
Where I should start?
Perhaps where Hemlar was found. The novice Caspar is responsible for the chambers. He also trades with many of the recruits.
And he must see a lot of what happens here.
Talk to him. Tell him I have assigned him to help you.
Dobra.
Well,
To idziemy, wracamy sobie do Kaspara. I powiemy mu, że mam zadanie od inkwizytora, ale jeszcze zapytamy się, czy robi interesy z rekrutami.
I do business with anyone who's got gold. I ain't fussy.
Wygląda jak
No
jeden z
weed
tych
and no weapon
trojaczków,
design,
szczerze
stupid
powiedziawszy.
either. Anything else I can get you?
Okej, mam zadanie, ale najpierw pokaż mi, co masz ciekawego. Puste zwoje, wytrychy, łopata, chochelka, dobra. Mam zadanie od
I'm on an
inkwizytora.
assignment from the Inquisitor.
Really? What's the old man got you doing?
I'm supposed to find Hemlar's killer.
Haha, rather you than me.
It's both of us, actually. Master Vitus said you're to help me.
What? You're joking, ain't you?
Afraid not.
Oh, that's all I need. Okay, let's get this thing wrapped up quickly. I don't want to get on the Inquisitor's bad side.
Dobra. Co wiesz o
What do you know
Helmarze?
about Hemlar?
Ex-con, shifty type, scuttled around. Quiet too. You never knew what he was thinking.
Shifty and quiet isn't gonna get us far.
What about clues? Have you searched his room?
Szukałem pokój i ciało.
I searched the room and Hemlar's body.
Did you find anything?
Znalazłem trochę jedzenia.
Found some food.
Was Hemler poisoned? No, so I doubt that's of any importance.
Dobra.
Might as well keep it.
Znalazłem troszkę
Found a
złota.
small amount of gold.
Hemlar always came across as having a fair amount of gold. Maybe he spent it
Or someone took it.
and left the rest to cover his tracks. Maybe. You might as well keep what you found. Should be some reward for your work, eh?
Dobrze. Znalazłem jeszcze trochę zioła.
Found some brugal weed.
Not a surprise. He was dealing the stuff.
And you didn't think that was something to tell me straight away. Do you know where he got his supply?
He certainly didn't grow it himself. You'd never get away with that in here. Must have got it from outside. Don't know how. Hemlar wasn't allowed to leave the monastery.
So, he must have had a supplier on the outside. Or who had permission to leave the monastery.
Dobra, kto był partnerem Hemlara? Znalazłem w pokoju
Found
nóż.
a knife in Hemlar's room.
Not many blades in this place. There's dry blood on it too. Hey, have you just given me the thing that killed him?
I think it is the murder weapon. But why leave it there? Have you seen this knife before?
Looks like one of Harlock's kitchen knives. Could be that the blood just came from the kitchens. Or am I being naive?
Dobra, jakiś pomysł na to, kto mógł być
Any
dostawcą?
idea who was supplying hemlock?
Well, don't look at me. I partake, but that's it. A lot of people smoke, not much else to do here. The powers that be must know, turn a blind eye. But whoever was supplying Hemlar must have been someone who could leave the monastery.
Who does that leave us with?
You need to talk to Master Palace. He's in charge of the gates.
Okej, dobra, spoko. Czyli będziemy sobie musieli tutaj porozmawiać z tymi ludźmi różnymi. Zobaczymy, czy on nam coś może...
About
Hemlar rozprowadzał ziele.
Hemlar was dealing brugalweed. What do you think?
You're making progress. You've spoken to Casper, I suppose. He's a bright lad.
Tak, i
Work
stąd to
with him
wiemy.
and report to me once you've found the murderer. I assume you no longer need the corpse for your investigations. I'll take care of it, so that Hemlar may go to his final rest.
Dobra, okej. Pogadajmy sobie tutaj po kolei jeszcze tutaj z tymi rekrutami. Może coś oni wiedzą. Z nim nie mogę porozmawiać. Arik nie chce rozmawiać. A to? On też nie chce rozmawiać. I się go okraść nie da. Dobra, idziemy porozmawiać z mistrzem, który zajmuje się, moi drodzy, bramą, ale tutaj jeszcze może ten coś może będzie wiedział. Kalib? Kalib nic nie wie. Dobra. Alas. Potrzebne mi imiona wszystkich, którym wolno opuszczać
I need the
klasztor.
names of everyone allowed to leave the monastery.
Do you? And you need these names why?
I'm investigating Hemlar's murder.
I see. Murder is a serious business. However, I hope you aren't neglecting your basic training to carry this out.
No, I wouldn't neglect my training.
Tell me how far you've got and I will see if I can help.
Dobrze, potrzebne tylko... Moje szkolenie posunęło się do przodu, pokonałem Takera w walce.
Good. Training is vital. I have here a list. This list names all those who has permission to leave the monastery recently.
That will be a great help.
Good. Then continue your investigation.
Dobra, super, czyli otrzymaliśmy listę imion. Zobaczmy sobie, kto na tej liście jest. Carlas, Taker, Hallock, Enzo, Ash, Kaspar. Kaspar nie mówi, że może wychodzić. Taylor. Dobra. Mogłeś wypuszczać? Nie, Kaliba nie było na liście, ale byli za to ci, co są na podwórzu tutaj, więc sobie z nimi musimy porozmawiać po kolei. Arik, ty nie możesz. A to? Ty mogłeś, ty nie mogłeś. Okej. William, ty nie mogłeś. Za to Kowal ten może wychodzić z tego miasta na 100%. Arslan. Znałeś Hemlara?
Did you know Hemlar?
Of course, this is a small place. Not knowing someone is damn difficult.
Did you have much to do with him?
No, he just got his staff and...
And what?
Well, now and again he sold people some brugalweed. Everyone knew what he did. It was the monastery's worst kept secret.
Okej. Pokaż nóż
Do
szkolny.
you recognize this knife?
Let me see it. Ugh! It's got blood on it. Why are you showing me that?
Just take a quick look.
Yes, I've sharpened that blade. Certainly didn't have blood on it then. It's one of Harlock's kitchen knives.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Okej, dobra, to już się trochę dowiedzieliśmy. Idziemy tutaj jeszcze porozmawiać sobie z Takerem, bo on też może
What
wychodzić
can
z
you tell me
obozu.
about Hemlar?
Hemlar? Never got to know him. He's been here longer than us, so he didn't talk to new recruits.
You must know something about him.
Well, he spent a lot of time with Harlock in the kitchen.
And?
Harlock isn't the sort that talks much, but apparently the two of them had things to talk about. But you'll have to ask Harlock what it was.
Okej, dobra. A on nie chce dalej ze mną gadać bezobrażony. Dobra, czyli musimy się udać, moi drodzy, do kuchni. I tutaj mamy tych rekrutów załatwionych, ale stamtąd może jeszcze wychodzić przecież Kaspar, który nam nie powiedział, że może wodzić. Pala dał mi listę, które mogę opuszczać... osób, które mogą opuszczać klasztor.
Palace gave me a list of everyone who can leave the monastery.
Let's have a look then. One of these people must have been Hemlar's partner. I don't know. Could be any one of them. You'll have to get them on their own, see what they know. Enzo and Ash are in the upper area of the monastery during the day, though. You're going to have to wait until nightfall to talk to them. That's when they return to their chambers. Unless you manage to finish basic training, then you'll get access to the upper monastery.
Dobra, to już mamy zrobione. A co z tobą? Jesteś na liście przecież.
You're on the list.
Właśnie.
You think I'd risk getting caught doing that? You stick out and cause trouble here, you get sent to the ruins.
You could be lying.
Yeah, but I ain't. Come on, would I be helping you if I was? You can keep questioning me, but you'll be wasting your time.
Dobra. On może dlatego nam pomaga, żebyśmy nie mieli do niego żadnych podejrzeń, nie? Dobra, okej, ja mam tutaj dostęp do górnej, ale tutaj Harlockiem musimy pogadać.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm new. I'm in the order like you.
Just met you, and you're my friend, eh? You're new, you get stew. Those are the orders. Here's the stew.
Dobra. Hej, znałeś... O, może go na
found
go
any
kraść?
gold? I lost some around here.
Ha! Do
Nóż
you really
myśliwski.
think that'd still be here? Have you got any idea of the sort of people who pass by
Dobra,
here?
ukradnę mu ten nóż.
Yep. Looks like it's gone for good.
Dobra. Tucker mówił, że często rozmawialiście z
Tucker says
Helmarem.
you talked with Hemlar quite often.
He came here a lot, yes. He liked good food.
Good food.
Yep, if you want to know. We talked about cooking. Stews, soups, pastry, meat. Hemlar wanted to be a chef.
Jakoś mi się nie chce w to wierzyć, ale okej.
Exchanging recipes.
Believe what you like.
Pokażę mu
You
nóż.
recognize this blade.
Never seen it before in my life.
Take a closer look at it.
It's not mine. I've never seen it. Now sod off.
Kłamie. Carson zna ten nóż.
Carson knows this knife.
So why you telling me?
He knows it's one of yours.
Then why did you need to ask me?
Your knife is the weapon which killed Hemlar, which makes you a suspect.
Maybe someone stole it from me. Yeah. Maybe someone framed me. Did you think of that? Smart ass.
Ale z niego jest ciul, co? Chłopu grozi nie wiadomo co, może nada jakaś kara śmierci czy coś. A on nawet się tym za bardzo nie przejmuje. Kogo my tu mamy? Dalman, jeszcze z nim nie gadałem.
You've been sent to relieve me. About time. I'm dog tired.
You want me to muck out done?
I thought you were here to relieve me. Come on. I wouldn't ask you to do it for nothing.
What are you offering?
I'll give you a bottle of something special. A bottle of fire flush.
Co to jest?
What's fire flush?
It's a mage wine. One you have
Ciekawe co daje.
full of.
Strong, is it?
Blow your socks
Fajnie
off
gdyby
and
dało
cover
plus
your
1, nie wiem,
toes
umiejętności
at the
kusznictwa albo
same
coś.
time. And very difficult to get hold of.
What would I want with special wine?
Keep it for a special occasion. I mean, you were to give this to a special someone, they'd feel great. Couple of sips, they wouldn't know what they were saying. It's a mage wine to save for special occasions, is Fire Flush. I mean, I can get you wine as well, but this is your wine plus, your wine extra, your wink and your nod.
Okej. Opiekujesz się piwnicą?
Do you look after the wine cellar?
I have the noble title of Mage's Cellar Master. I received the wine cellar key from Master Ignatius himself.
O, szacunek. Co myślą magowie, że handlujesz ich
So what
winem?
do the mages think about you trading their wine?
They don't mind. They have other things to worry about. The future looks rather grim as I see it, so why not crack open a bottle or two? So, if you ever need it, I can slip you a couple of bottles.
Thanks. I'll remember that.
Yes, and if you need special abilities, shall we say, I'm your man.
Okej. Kupię tą butelkę wina. 20 złota to jest nic. Może się przydać. Dobra, kolejno też kosztuje 20. Jakich specjalnych umiejętności? Daj mi klucz do
Give me
piwnicy.
the key to the cellar.
This is no mere cellar key, it's the key to utter bliss.
Then give me the key to bliss.
You might as well ask me to tear out my heart and hand it to you.
Look, I only want to borrow it.
No, absolutely out of the question.
Okej, dobra. Dlaczego? Jakiej specjalnej umiejętności możemy nauczyć? Ciekawe, ciekawe.
Ones that not every warrior of the order has.
Pewnie coś złodziejstwa, tak?
I'm talking about dexterity.
Dobrze. A, rozumiem.
Oh, right, I see.
Dobra. Czego możesz mnie więc nauczyć? A, on uczyć tylko zręczności. Myślałem, że kieszonki. Mam pytanie.
I have a question about picking pockets.
All right. Remember,
Dobra,
the most
w takim razie już mamy
important thing is to
kluczyk.
distract your target.
Spoko. Dlaczego przekopujesz ten
Why
gnój w
aren't you
ogóle?
digging a dung heap?
Ciekawe.
Did you upset someone?
No, it just needs to be done. So they send someone of my talents to shovel shit for days. It's about time somebody else took care of this crap.
Dobra, zobaczę, co da
I'll
się
see if I
zrobić.
can find someone to relieve you.
You won't leave me up shit creek, as it were? All right. I'll give you the bottle I promised, on trust. I trust you, right? You have an honest face. Mine, so do most of the thieves I know. New. It's their dishonest hands you have to worry about. Get hold of a novice to take my place. They're usually made to sweep up anyway.
Dobra, okej. Spoko. Ale my mamy klucz do tej piwnicy w ogóle sami. Możemy sobie tu wejść teraz.
That
Oh.
wasn't it.
Lewo, lewo, prawo, prawo. Dobra. Gdzie my się tutaj dostaniemy? Co tutaj ciekawego jest? Credence, piła. Dobra, łopata. Ja w ogóle klucz mam do winiarni, do piwnicy. A to nie wygląda mi na piwnicę, tylko na jakiś schowek namiotły póki co. Tu nie musiałbym używać wytrychu, gdybym mógł otworzyć to kluczem. Okej, w porządku. Dobra. Rekrut sobie tutaj nosi skrzynię. My musimy iść pogadać jeszcze z dwoma.
Stranger,
Kończyłem
I
szkolenie.
finished my training. I have permission.
then you can enter the upper area of the monastery.
Dobra, elegancko.
Not now.
Więcej z nim niestety pogadać nie mogę. Dobra, w porządku. Rekrut Enzo.
Ah, a recruit who knows the value of both the spell and the staff.
Co wiesz o Hemlarze? Dobra, Enzo, idź zmień Dalmara.
Hey,
O, można go jeszcze okraść.
Stuff. Rots
Gdzie
your
mu się
brain,
pióro?
and the brain is all you have, whatever you do. Your
Wezmę
body
to
will
gęsie
fail
pióro.
you,
O,
but the brain
proszę.
won't.
Zdobądź gęsie pióro. Jakieś zadanie wykonałem przy okazji. A ty kim
and who are
jesteś?
you?
My name is Enzo. I too am a seeker of knowledge.
Warto ukradać dziwne
Anthony,
przedmioty w tej grze.
Indeed. The books are very illuminating. You will learn much from them.
Books, knowledge. I'll remember that.
And I also advise you not to try entering the Holy Hall if you do not have permission.
Why?
Do you see those guards? Well, their fists are what you get if you're lucky. If you're not, you'll get that and punishment detail. I strayed, and now I must sweep the floors instead of studying.
Well, maybe you'll find enlightenment in that.
You think so? Really? Then I must devote myself harder to it.
Dobra, a co wiesz o
Do
Hemlarze?
you know much about Hemlar?
I believe he is one of the recruits. He once tried to sell me some Bruegel, but I did not wish to receive enlightenment that way.
Okej, dobra, Enzo, idź zmień Dalmana.
Okay, Enzo. Go and relieve Dolman.
But I have studying to do. Besides, I've done my chores. It's someone else's turn.
Okej, czyli on nie jest zbytnio zainteresowany tym. O, tutaj chłopaki się uczą. Erlan, Jervis. Tu mamy kolejnego mistrza. Okej, pogadajmy sobie z nimi po kolei.
My name is Erlan. Did you get conscripted too, or did you decide to come here?
Nie, zgłosiłem się na ochotnika.
No, I volunteered.
Good choice. I wish I'd done that.
Why?
Well, I hid at first, but they caught me. But when I got here, I realized how good it is. The Order looks after us and even gives us an education. It's a great life, actually.
Dobra. Jaką ścieżkę wybrałeś?
Which path did you choose?
I'm going to be accepted in the Order as a warrior.
That's the path I chose.
You'll be in the middle of the tests as well, then. I'm working on a Lumar's test. You don't happen to know the ingredient you need for the Nautilus scroll?
No idea. Sorry.
If you find out, please let me know. It might be
Dobra,
worthwhile for us to
spoko.
share knowledge.
Jaki zglaklent potrzebny?
Spells do you know the ingredients for?
Joke and telekinesis.
Dobra, jesteś gotowy? Nie da się go okraść, okej, w porządku. Dobra, Jervis.
You another recruit of the Inquisition.
I'm guessing you're not a volunteer.
I volunteered through press ganging by order of the Inquisitor.
Dobra, co się stało?
What happened?
Bad luck. I was out hunting wolves when a white robe patrol passed. Some of us got away. They caught me.
You're a hunter?
Yes, but nobody here cares that I can handle a bow. Here I'm just recruit Jervis. They want me to learn star fighting and magic. I'm hoping by the time I've learned the magic I have to study, the Inquisition won't need me at the ruins.
Dobra, a możesz mnie czegoś nauczyć o
I
ucznictwie?
don't think
What they don't know,
I'm busy.
let me
Dobra.
help you with them.
O,
It'd be enough if you got me a couple of things so I can move on. Just to keep the masters off my back.
on
Like
potrzebuje.
what?
A scroll of illusion, say, and 2 blank parchment rolls.
And in
Dobra,
return,
I'll
spoko.
teach you what I know about
Na
archery,
pewno mam zwój
sneaking,
iluzji.
and hunting.
Dobra,
What?
tylko nie mam tego.
how do you write scroll? How do you
Dobra,
write
tego nie
scroll?
potrafię. Dobra, tutaj na razie sobie... O, bo dobra, już jak jestem, to od razu gadamy sobie.
What's this? Are you a new student?
That's right.
Good. We are in great need of new minds.
Kolejną próbę. Jestem tylko zainteresowany magią, podejmę próbę, szukam wszystkich mistrzów, aby mógł zaliczyć ich próbę.
I am searching for all the masters, so I can pass their tests.
Good. Then let's not waste any more time. Your training will begin immediately. I am Master Illuma. I teach the high
Okej,
arts
challenge
of
takiej
creating
elitarnej?
scrolls. I educate. The question is, are you ready to be educated?
Oczywiście. Co muszę
What
zrobić?
must I do?
Look at the book stands in this room. They contain the principles of creating scrolls. Read and absorb. Read and absorb. Once you have read and absorbed these books, seek me out.
Dobra.
May I take the test?
Once you are ready, the test requires you to create a scroll and you must do it on your own. You may take the test once you are able to do that.
Dobra, spoko. Okej, czyli musimy sobie tutaj...
How do you write
A,
scroll?
nie mogę tego przeczytać. Czyli muszę najpierw zacząć od biblioteki.
Scroll, the scroll, then
Dobra. To już przeczytaliśmy. Kolejna.
the rune.
Bla, bla, bla. Dobra. Szkoła alchemiczny.
I think I'll have to study alchemy.
Dobra, przeczytałem. Mistrzu, znam już zasady.
I have learned the principles.
Have you indeed? Then you won't mind a couple of
O,
little
matko.
questions. How do you prepare a rune table?
By inserting the rune stone.
What materials?
A prepared rune table.
Ha! Dobrze, że ja nie muszę na to odpowiadać. Myślałem, że będzie 10 opcji i każdą trzeba będzie robić.
Good. You have learned.
Dobrze, czy mogę teraz... Dobra, zapiszę się. Czy możesz mnie teraz
Can I
podać
take the
próbę?
test now?
No. First you must expand your theoretical knowledge.
Sounds easy enough.
Don't be hasty. Theory forms the foundation of all research.
I co teraz?
You will do well to absorb all knowledge and to memorize it.
Jesus, co jest moim Co jest moim
What is
zadaniem,
my
mistrzu?
assignment, Master Illuma?
You already know that every spell has its magical ingredient.
So you want me to...
Do not interrupt. You will learn the ingredients for every spell for the first runic seal. That is your task. Find me when you have done that.
Okej, a co do teorii, w jaki sposób mogę poznać te składniki?
How do I learn about these spell ingredients?
Through study, you will find the knowledge you need in books and in the minds of other students. If you help them, I dare say they will be inclined to
Dobra,
help you.
okej. Dobrze, czym są zaklęcia pierwszej
What
pieczęci
are the
runicznej?
spells of the first runic seal?
There are 6 spells based on the power of the runes. Magic light and light healing, a basic spell. Telekinesis and transformation into the Nautilus are the most powerful spells. And there is also illusion and jest.
Did you say jest?
Indeed. You will learn the effect of this spell in...
Dobra, okej. Czyli my musimy mu pomóc. Potrzebne mi składniki wszystkich zaklęć.
I need to find the ingredients for all the spells in the first runic seal.
You think I've learned that? I only know the ingredients for the light spell.
What do I need for the light spell?
A couple of gold coins.
Gold coins?
That's what it says in the book. I talk to the other novices
O,
and get your
matko.
nose into every book you can find.
Right. Thanks.
Mogę jakoś
Can I
pomóc?
help?
I'm working on creating scrolls.
Try the book stand.
Yeah, would make sense. I'll do that.
Dobra, Erlan. To jeszcze z nas potrzebny... O, nie da się go kraść.
Who else can tell me the ingredients needed for scrolls? Well, you could try Jarvis and Ash. Or if you're feeling bookish, there's always the library. And there's Enzo. He knows a lot.
If he can help, why haven't you asked him the answers?
I'm not speaking to him.
Okej, czemu nie rozmawiasz z
Why aren't you
Enzo?
speaking to Enzo?
It's a long story, but let's just say I took something of his.
So, you're a thief.
I didn't know it was his turkey.
Dobrze, pokłóciliście się o
Fallen
indyka?
out over a turkey.
You obviously don't know how hard it is to find turkeys here. I didn't know it was his.
You thought it was a random, ownerless turkey.
I feel guilty already, all right. If it was easy to replace it, I'd have given Enzo a dozen back, and we'd be friends.
If I find a turkey, I'll bring it to you.
I don't think you'll just stumble on one.
I think I've handled bigger jobs than finding a turkey. I'm working on my test for Master Illuma.
I'm working on that too. That's why I wanted to enter the Holy Hall.
What's in the Holy Hall?
A couple of book stands. I'd gone there to find out what ingredient I needed for an illusion scroll.
Do you know the ingredients for a Nautilus scroll?
Yes, why?
I need it for my test.
Well, then you must offer me something in return.
What do you want? Gold?
No. I wish for knowledge. I must know what is needed to create an illusion. Get that information, and I'll tell you what I know.
Do you have a problem with Erland?
Problem? No. I merely caught him stealing. I do not wish a filthy thief to taint my path to enlightenment.
Erland didn't know the turkey belonged to you.
If he's really sorry, he should buy me a new turkey and all will be well.
You! Yes, you. I've got a job for you. Tell Severin to send the next delivery. Got that?
Severin? Who's he?
Severin runs the artifact collection camp at a place known as Tilda's Farm. It's on the way from here to Harbour Town. Tell Severin to send the next batch of crates up here.
I'll find Severin.
If Severin has identified any special artifacts, he should give them to you. You bring them to me immediately.
I can't leave the monastery.
Well, you better make sure you can.
What is it you do here?
I'm in charge of the artifacts. I see everything our recruits bring out of the ruins. Everything. These are the key to finding out why the ruins rose up from nowhere, to explaining the storms. It's important work. Any magical items must be brought here. They must be processed.
And if I go, will you give me a magical item?
No.
Not even a little one?
Why should I give something to you? You've done nothing for me.
What's in those chests?
Silver and gold, jewelry, junk. Nothing significant.
Can I have some of the gold and silver junk?
No, it belongs to the Order.
Okay.
There are those who value junk, and we may need to bend such superficial greed to our purpose.
Yes, we couldn't have anyone's superficial greed being satisfied without authorization.
Dobra. Czy Severin da mi po prostu te
Will
przedmioty?
Severin just give me these objects?
Why shouldn't he?
He doesn't know who I am.
Perhaps you want a password to give him. The blackbird sang gently in the night. Beware a squirrel in your underrobes, something like that.
That might work.
Right. Tell him this. If you don't send the artifacts, I'll rip your head off. How about that?
That sounds clear enough.
Dobra, a możemy jakiś interes ubić może?
A deal. Finish your tests first. You are too...
Dobra, muszę również poznać składniki służące do wykonania zwojów. Czy masz
I need to know
listę?
the ingredients to make scrolls. Do you have a list of them?
No. I expect you'll find something in the library.
Dobra, okej, to mamy załatwione. O kurde, czekajcie. Ej, nikt nie widział. Chyba ten klucz mam. Nice. Ale ich zrobiłem w ciula, co? Okradniemy te skrzynie. Nikt mnie nie widział. To co ja się będę, kurczę, czaskał tutaj. I umiemy jak lezie. Dobra. Już do magazynu zarąbałem. Czemu nie? Dobra, kufer kolejny. Takie potwierane, proszę bardzo. Stworzenie iluzji. Elegancko. Tylko ja muszę znać składniki, a nie tyle co, kurczę, wiecie. Mieć po prostu je. Ile mam złota, tak z ciekawości? 4000, matko bosko. Jaki jestem bogaty, moi drodzy. Ja bym za to ten klasztor chyba kupił sam. Dobra, wyjdźmy sobie stąd. Ja nie wiem, czy mi się zdawało, czy nie, ale ja chyba widziałem, że podniosłem tej 600 sztuk złota. Takiej, kurczę, nie wiem, czy ja się przegapiłem, to chętnie zobaczę to potem na odcinku. Czy serio ja tyle tego złota podniosłem? Dobra, kto tu trenuje? Tutaj potrenuję. Wojownik zakonu, okej, dobra, okej. Tutaj jest ten plac cały, ale mnie tu chyba nie wpuszczą, co? Ignatus?
I am Master Ignatius, and you have completed your basic training, but there are still challenges ahead of you.
Does that mean you want to set me a test?
It means I wish to show you something.
Dobra, okej, pokaż mi. Ej, tutaj byliśmy w tej części? Byliśmy tutaj. Są te... Nie, tutaj nie byliśmy w tej części jeszcze. Proszę bardzo, to jest palace. W ogóle sobie przesiaduje, odpoczywa. Są chyba siedziby magów. Na to wychodzi. Okej, spoko. Zobaczymy, co on mnie chce pokazać i gdzie mnie zaprowadzi. O, jest i Ash. Ashem też musimy pogadać. Te skrzynki tutaj już są troszkę bardziej takie soczyste, bym powiedział. Można sobie tutaj chyba zaglądać do nich. Znajdziemy może coś tutaj fajnego. Proszę bardzo. Ciekaw, co ja tutaj znajdę. Lewo, lewo, prawo, prawo. Dobra, zbieramy. Może przy okazji się coś dowiemy ciekawego. O, cholera, jasna. Tutaj to ja się muszę zapisać, zanim ja tą skrzynkę w ogóle zacznę otwierać. Bo ona wygląda fajnie. Lewo. Lewo, prawo. O nie. Lewo, prawo, lewo, prawo, lewo. Lewo, prawo, lewo. Lewo, prawo, prawo. O! 75 sztuk złota. A wytrychów ile mi zostało? Gdzie są moje wytrychy? 6 mam. Dobra, wytrychami jestem na spoko. Chodzi na to, że to już są te lepsze kufry, które sobie mogę otwierać, co się nauczyłem. Otwieranie zamków poziom 2. Dobra. Pulpicik, jak najbardziej. Mądrość plus 3 znowu. Tak jest. Mądrości nigdy nie za wiele. A najlepsze jest to, że nigdy się jej, moi drodzy, nie uczyłem. Mam już jej prawie tyle, co mam siły, co się uczyłem. O, nie doda się. Dobra, prawo, 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 lewo, lewo. Standardowa kombinacja. Dobra, zbieramy. O, jakiś pierścień ciekawy znalazłem. Co za pierścionek? Pierścień magii. A, tak średnio mi się przyda. Szczerze powiedziawszy. Będzie co sprzedać. Dobra. O, znowu będzie prawo, prawo, lewo, lewo. Prawo, prawo, lewo, lewo. Dobra. 80 sztuk. O, jakiś zwój znalazłem. Na co? Przepis, receptura, na której trwale zwiększającą... A, to jest na zręczność. Było na siłę to jeszcze, ale na zręczność... niezbyt mi się to przyda. A gdzie ten ziomeczek poszedł? O, tutaj jest Ignus, dobra. Poczepiam się do mnie? Dobra. Wyluzujcie sandałki. Już się wczytuję. Jeszcze mnie pobiją za tą skrzynkę, dziady jedne. To ten Ignus ode mnie tutaj chce. No, Ignatus.
This is the library. These books contain much wisdom. Once you have read these books and learned the ritual that opens the door to the convocation, then we will talk again.
Dobra, okej.
Here, about scrolls and ingredients. Preparing a telekinesis scroll requires wing dust.
Dobra, to wiemy. Fajnie, że się dowiedzieliśmy.
This text is about magic spells.
Dobra, Rafa. Ja pierniczę, że to Rafatus, nie? Dobra. Rufus.
Recruit?
Nie masz nic przeciwko temu, aby przejrzał tę książkę?
By all means. I need to rest my eyes in any case.
Dobra, a co tu robisz?
I'm looking for a book.
Any book in particular?
It's called Wisdom in Combat. The monastery is supposed to have a copy.
Dobrze, lubisz czytać?
Yes, I read a lot. And write a lot.
You write books?
Books, no. Scrolls. I make sure the Order always has enough healing scrolls. I spend most of my time doing that, actually. In the writing chamber. Oh, and I also train and practice.
The crossbow?
We don't use them in warfare. But the truth is, I'm damn good at it. And I enjoy it.
Are you good enough to train me?
You don't hold back, do you? But yes, I can train you.
Dobrze. Może mi coś powiedzieć, jaki składnik wymaga słabe leczenia?
Can you tell me the components for light healing?
Of course. Many here are wary of strangers, but with the... I mean, You don't look like a spy.
No, mów mi, jakie trzeba składniki, kolego. Potrzebuję składników do próby.
It's for Master Ilumar's test. That's why I need the ingredients.
Ah, so you are certainly one of us. Well, you're working on it. I'm looking for wisdom in combat. If you'd be able to bring me that book, I'll tell you everything about the scrolls.
Dobra, jestem gotów. Czego możesz mnie nauczyć? Kusza. 30% szybsze przeładowywanie. Okej, dobra. Ja tu się trochę pulpitu poczytam. Dobra, kolejna mądrość. O, on tu usiądzie, tak? Dobra, skrzynki mi nie da tutaj otworzyć z skarbem. Dobra, muszę znaleźć tą skrzynkę. Dobra. Nie odpuści mi, no nie odpuści mi. Tutaj gdzieś musi się znajdować ta skrzynka i pewnie całkiem możliwe, że znajduje się tutaj w jednym z tych pokoi. Ja już tutaj chyba okradałem to, nie? Tutaj okradaliśmy? Tak, to już to, co okradaliśmy. Wydaje mi się, że z jednych z tych pokoi możemy znaleźć tą skrzynkę, tą książkę, więc ja tutaj muszę, moi drodzy, trochę podziałać. Tutaj byliśmy już, dobra. A z Ashem jeszcze po tym zabójstwie musimy pogadać. Ale moi drodzy, to już zrobimy w kolejnym odcinku. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Trzymajcie się, cześć. Do kolejnego odcinka.